many would consider, the best Japanese players right now in Chikurin and Noroma. Noroma, of course, blazing onto the scene a few years ago when he won that Korean TWT event. And, of course, never looking back since then. He has been such an amazing player, and we've seen him time and again. But he's in the loser's bracket. Both of these players, only one of them can make it through.
Yeah, and they're very familiar with each other, too, so this should be very interesting.
And Noroma, also another player that has joined the dark side alongside me. He is on the Steve Fox train.
Yeah, Steve has gotten a lot more popular recently. It could be due to Knee picking him up. Who knows? But, wow, missed counter there, and what a round.
Yeah, and, a lot of players are starting to see, the compact nature of Steve being able to control with his big hook, the back one, his down forward two, restricting motion and movement from a lot of the bigger swinging characters. It has so much to come into play, and you got to look. The way that Noroma is going to be approaching this matchup, it's all about how Chikurin adjusts.
Yeah, another factor I think is that everyone loves to watch Steve. Steve is a really fun character. He's got a lot of interesting moves, and even at a high level, people love to watch Steve players win, so it's very exciting to watch. Second hit, the wall pressure.
He keeps there. Had to use the max mode. Again, trying to keep it that pressure, but right now he's in the red.
Wow.
And Steve can be very, very dangerous here, especially with the big counter hit. That's going to punish. It's fast enough.
Oh, very nice.
It is fast enough. The fastest rage art in the game, able to close it out, and look at that.
Let's see how much life we're left with. One more mix-up.
He's gonna chill. He's gonna wait for the opportunity. Oh,
there it is. Noroma.
Clocks back, goes for the big blow. It's not, man, it's looking pretty one-sided here.
Yeah, this is impressive from Noroma. I think that as far as performance, Noroma would be the upset if he wins here, right? At least this year.
Chikurin, especially internationally, has performed the best. He's won
very strong. He's won, and this would be an upset.
Oh!
Wow.
Changing it up here, starting to use standing four as well.
It's almost like Chikurin can hear us.
Yeah, he better not be listening or studying my notes.
Hell no. All right,
that's
Noroma trying to make this comeback here. He's got the red stuff, access to 2 different rage drives.
It's crazy. I mean,
there's one.
And that's probably one of the craziest rage drives in the game, too.
Yeah, very good.
Noroma, when he started off, he was traditionally a jack player, right? Yeah. So now shifting over to a quicker, more nimble character, it's completely opening up his play style. And maybe people aren't used to how Noroma moves because he couldn't move before.
Right, yeah. He's able to display his advanced movement when he picks these normal characters. Yeah. With Jack, he's kind of stuck with his timing and defense and his spacing as far as backdashing.
And I'll say that, for a lot of the characters that are kind of restricted movement-wise, whether it's, Eddie Gordo, Panda, Kuma, and even Jack, you have to think there's a common trait from all those players, especially when they're at the top of their game. Their defense is immaculate.
Yes.
Their defense and their spacing. And it's because they're forced to learn how to block.
Right,
they're forced to learn how to read certain situations.
Most certainly. The backdashing, the timing on crouch and low parry.
Oh, yeah.
That really is what changes the matchup. Okay, here we go. Once again in the jungle.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, started off here in the follow-up, and let's see how this is going to play out again. He's starting to use the down forward, too. And look at this running pressure here from Noroma.
Oh, yes. Peekaboo stance. Already a factor here. Wow, such staggered gameplay from Noroma. Really interesting.
Oh,
good duck.
And that's the thing. I like how Chikurin is going for the momentum. He's going for the knockdowns as well. Other players would just go for the 1-1-2, but Chikurin
chooses to go for a crouch there, getting clipped.
Oh, and gets both hits there. And look at this. Here we go.
Burns the meter. What's he going to do with it?
That's probably one of the scariest mix-ups, too, is when you block the knee into the max mode cancel, what is he going to do out of it?
Yeah, when Geese doesn't have meter, his options on opening up the opponent are just so much more limited, and wow, that's going to kill. Wow. Nice work.
Great stuff there. 14-frame rage drive. Able to capitalize. Of course, it is safe, and he creates a mix-up of his own.
Okay, here's a punish. Gets the knockdown. Wake-ups.
Oh, what a duck there. And it's so scary to duck against, Geese's down forward one strings.
That was awesome. Nice work. Coming in. The move choices. Sidestep. Okay. Oh, underneath that with the big launcher. We're going downtown.
Nice skyscraper, of course, from Noroma. He's going to push to the other side. Chikurin.
He breaks it.
Chikurin might be on his last legs here. He's going to have
doesn't use it. No punish.
It's one of those things sometimes you expect the unexpected, right?
Noroma is on the cusp of sending Chikurin home.
Chikurin has some meter here. He's going to have some opportunities, but right now, Steve is just smothering him.
Whoa, Albatross into the mid.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, counter hit.
And maybe that's what he needs. Maybe that's the big hits that he needs to get in the matchup.
This is going to be big. Wall break. Oh, yes. Die.
Going the other way. Remember, the ground throw pushes you to the other side of the stage.
Okay, he's got the red stuff. Once again, Rage Drive is a huge factor here. And as I mentioned it, we're going to get the wall, and this could be enough.
Oh, that is going to definitely
be enough. Noroma defeating Chikurin in a decisive 2-0.
It's all about the clutch.
Wow.
He had 2 big rage drives at the end when he was about to die, and that just kind of sealed the deal, especially when you're near the walls. And Chikurin just seemingly got counter hit through almost everything.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, we were mentioning before the match started, you know, I mean, many players say that Chikurin is the best player coming out of Japan, and his performance has just proved it time and time again. You know, it is kind of like an upset in my eyes, though Noroma has also performed really well recently. Like I said, maybe it's those EVO buffs. I don't know what it is, but Chikurin's out of here.
It's crazy because like the buff for him at least starts at the character selection. He's inherently picking a better character than he's ever picked before.